Everybody's got to eat. And the farther you fall, the higher you bounce, and that's how you end it really counts.
Maybe we're like all farmers. Hope lives eternal. There's always another year coming.
Daybreak, and while the largest city in Canada still slumbers, Ontario's farmers are up with the sun. Before the day is done, they'll have worked on about 14 million acres of farmland, most of it within a 400-kilometer radius of the CN Tower. At the turn of the century, each Ontario farmer produced enough food for 12 people. Today, that same farmer feeds 120 people. Who can say what tomorrow will bring? Only 45 minutes north of the CN Tower are 6,000 acres of the most fertile marshland in the world, a byproduct of the last ice age, a loamy mass completely surrounded by its own canal. Here in the Bradford Marsh, whose fields are split by a superhighway, grows a smorgasbord of vegetables for every taste and dish. Fresh lettuce pokes up its head, and growers talk philosophically about their way of life.
I would say mechanization more than anything else. Nowadays, there's a machine practically for everything. It's all mass production. And another big item was containers. We used to have to make them, and they were all made out of wood. Now it's all cartons. There's no more wood at all.
Bradford Marsh, celery is grown, cut, picked, processed, and packaged right in the field. This all-in-one operation is another example of agricultural innovation at work in Ontario. Efforts like this to increase productivity and efficiency benefit everyone. Only 2 countries in the world spend less of their disposable income on food than Canadians. And it's often surprising which crops contribute the most to Ontario's massive agricultural abundance. The tiny onion, for example, brings joy, not tears, to Ontario farmers. Silver skin, Spanish or yellow seed, dry or in bunches, the onion generates $25 million a year in farm sales. In fact, onions and carrots, themselves an $18 million industry, are by far the biggest crops on the marsh. Ontario's providers. They are, at one at the same time, our best producers and our best consumers. From the moment the sun is up until its last rays have vanished below the horizon, Ontario's farmers, the providers, are at work.